In today's car market, one of the hardest things for buyers is figuring out what's really worth it. With prices climbing, new technologies flooding showrooms, and endless options for trims, engines, and packages, it's easy to get lost in the hype. Some cars dazzle you with features that you might never use, while others deliver performance on paper but fail to make sense in everyday life. And then there are the models that hit the sweet spot, the cars that justify every dollar spent because of their quality, value, and long-term satisfaction. That's what this video is all about, cutting through the noise and spotlighting 10 cars that are genuinely worth the money. These aren't always the flashiest or the most expensive, but they're the ones that give you the most for what you pay. From affordable compacts to luxurious flagships, from tough trucks to cutting-edge EVs, these 10 choices prove that sometimes value and greatness can go hand in hand. Let's start with one of the most talked about electric vehicles on the market, the Tesla Model 3. Love Tesla or hate it, the Model 3 changed the EV landscape. Priced more reasonably than the larger Model S or the SUV-style Model X, the Model 3 gives buyers a way to get into an EV without spending six figures. What makes it worth the money isn't just the instant torque, the smooth ride, or the minimalist interior, it's the charging infrastructure. Tesla's supercharger network remains the gold standard in the EV world, and when you buy a Model 3, you're not just getting the car, you're buying into the most reliable charging ecosystem available today. Add in the fact that Tesla continuously improves its cars through software updates, meaning the Model 3 you own tomorrow can be smarter and more capable than the one you bought today. And suddenly, the value proposition becomes clear. Next, let's talk about the Toyota Camry. Now, some people might roll their eyes and say, the Camry? Really? But that's exactly the point. The Camry isn't about thrills or flash, it's about long-term dependability. Year after year, it remains one of the most reliable midsize sedans on the market, with strong resale values and ownership costs that are among the lowest in its class. Toyota has also stepped up the design and driving dynamics in recent years, making the Camry not only practical, but also stylish and comfortable. And with hybrid options that deliver excellent fuel economy, the Camry proves that being sensible doesn't mean being boring. If you want a car that quietly delivers everything you need and keeps doing it for hundreds of thousands of miles, the Camry is absolutely worth every penny. On the opposite side of the spectrum is the Mazda MX-5 Miata, one of the most fun-to-drive cars ever built. The Miata doesn't have huge horsepower numbers, and it doesn't pretend to be a luxury car. What it does deliver is pure, unfiltered driving joy at a price point that almost anyone who loves cars can reach. Lightweight, perfectly balanced, and equipped with a manual transmission that feels like it's wired directly to your soul, the Miata reminds us why we love driving in the first place. And the best part? It's affordable to buy, cheap to maintain, and holds its value extremely well because demand never goes away. The Miata is proof that you don't have to spend supercar money to get a car that makes you smile every time you turn the key. Now, if practicality is more your thing, the Honda CR-V deserves a spotlight. Compact SUVs have exploded in popularity, but not all are created equal. The CR-V stands out for its spacious interior, strong fuel economy, excellent safety ratings, and Honda's legendary reliability. It's the kind of car that works for nearly every type of driver. Families, commuters, retirees, even adventurers who want a crossover they can trust on road trips. The hybrid version adds even more value with better mileage, and the resale market keeps CR-V prices high. So when you eventually sell, you get more of your money back. For anyone looking at crossovers, the CR-V is the definition of a smart buy. Of course, no list of cars worth the money would be complete without mentioning the Ford F-150. As the best-selling truck in America for decades, the F-150 has earned its reputation by offering something for everyone. Whether you need a workhorse for towing and hauling, a comfortable daily driver, or a tech-packed lifestyle vehicle, there's an F-150 configuration that fits. The availability of hybrid options, the innovative ProPower onboard generator system, and the constantly improving interior quality make it a standout in the truck market. Trucks aren't cheap anymore, but the F-150 manages to deliver enough capability and versatility to justify the price tag. And that's why buyers keep coming back year after year. Shifting gears, let's highlight the Kia Telluride. In just a few short years, the Telluride has gone from a newcomer to one of the most acclaimed SUVs in its segment. Why? Because Kia packed it with value. For the price of a mid-tier luxury SUV, you can get a fully loaded Telluride with 3 rows of seating, premium materials, advanced driver assistance features, and a ride that feels much more expensive than it is. Critics and owners alike rave about its combination of comfort, practicality, and design. And unlike many SUVs, the Telluride doesn't feel compromised. It feels complete. It's the car that made people rethink what Kia could do, and for families looking for maximum bang for their buck, it's one of the smartest purchases you can make. Then there's the Porsche 911. At first glance, you might not think of a six-figure sports car as being worth the money, but the 911 is the exception to that rule. For decades, it has been the benchmark sports car, offering a mix of performance, daily usability, and prestige that few others can match. Unlike many exotic cars, the 911 is reliable enough to be a daily driver, holds its value extremely well, and delivers a driving experience that continues to justify its premium price. From the base Carrera to the high-performance turbo and GT models, the 911 never feels like you've overpaid. Instead, it feels like you've invested in one of the greatest automotive experiences ever built. For those leaning toward electric cars, the Hyundai Ioniq 5 is a standout. It doesn't just look futuristic, it delivers futuristic performance too. With ultra-fast charging capabilities, a spacious interior, and advanced driver assistance features, the Ioniq 5 feels like a car built for the decade ahead. And unlike some EVs, it's priced competitively while still offering impressive range and cutting-edge tech. Hyundai also provides one of the best warranties in the industry, which means your money stretches further in terms of peace of mind. Among EVs, the Ioniq 5 is one of the rare models that combines affordability, style, and practicality without compromise. Another car that continues to prove its worth is the Subaru Outback. Built for people who actually use their cars for adventures, the Outback combines wagon practicality with SUV ruggedness. Standard all-wheel drive, generous ground clearance, and a reputation for durability make it perfect for drivers who want a car that can handle snow, dirt trails, or long road trips. Subaru owners are famously loyal, and that's because cars like the Outback deliver so much utility for the price. Add in Subaru's strong resale values and reputation for safety, and the Outback becomes one of the smartest investments in its class. Finally, let's talk about the Lexus ES. Luxury cars often come with high price tags and equally high maintenance costs, but the Lexus ES bucks that trend. It delivers a premium experience with plush interiors, smooth rides, and advanced technology, but it's backed by Toyota's legendary reliability. That means you're not just buying a luxury car, you're buying one that will last for years without draining your wallet on repairs. The ES also holds its value far better than many of its European rivals, making it a financially smart choice for luxury buyers who want comfort and peace of mind. So what ties all these cars together? It's not about being the cheapest, and it's not about being the most expensive. It's about delivering consistent value, whether that's through reliability, driving enjoyment, resale strength, or cutting-edge technology. From the budget-friendly Miata to the prestigious Porsche 911, each of these 10 models proves that you can still get what you pay for in today's market. The next time you're in the market for a new car, remember that worth isn't always about the price tag, it's about how the car makes your life better, easier, or simply more enjoyable. These 10 cars stand out as shining examples of vehicles that justify every dollar, not just on the day you buy them, but for years down the road. So, which of these cars do you think offers the best value? Are you more drawn to the dependable Camry, the adventurous Outback, or the thrilling Miata? Or maybe you see the future in EVs like the Ioniq 5 and the Tesla Model 3. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's start a conversation. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest deep dives into the cars that matter. Because at the end of the day, the best cars aren't just about numbers on a spec sheet, they're about making every dollar count.